Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. It's your boy Phil. So today we're starting part 6 of our Hawaii trip. So first, we're gonna take a swim and maybe take some surfing lessons in Kuhio Beach Park, a part of Waikiki Beach, famous for its water sports and especially surfing. Up next, we chose to have a quick lunch in Moana Center Food Court, which is the largest open-air shopping center in the world, and we ate at Sing Mate Curry Laksa to have our fill of lunch. Next, we accompany our baby cousin in Happy Trails Hawaii Horseback Rides, which offers guided horseback tours in Oahu's North Shore, overlooking the lush Waimea Valley. And finally, we take a swim in one of the best man-made lagoons in Koolani Public Beach Park. So what are we waiting for? Let's start part 6 of this Hawaii vacation. We started our morning by visiting Kuhio Beach Park, which is a part of the Waikiki Beach Strip. Kuhio Beach has 3 famous landmarks. One of them is this, the Duke Kahanamoku Statue, to dedicate Duke Kahanamoku as the father of modern surfing. Along with this are the Stones of Kapaemahu, also known as the Wizard Stones. And lastly, the Prince Kuhio Statue, dedicated to Prince Kuhio. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to visit Prince Kuhio and the Wizard Stone. So we just took a swim here in Waikiki Beach. Kuhio Beach Park is a public oceanside park located within Waikiki Beach. It's a common gathering place for tourists and locals due to its location and semi-protected waters. Waikiki is a beach more suited for water sports such as swimming, snorkeling, bodyboarding, body surfing, and of course surfing due to its medium to high waves. You're wet. Come. I'm here. Oh! The sand has medium coarse granules, and although the water here in Waikiki Beach is really clear, it is often disturbed because of the medium to high waves that stir up the sand frequently. So it is really a beach developed for water sports and more importantly surfing. We were supposed to just walk along the Waikiki Beach Strip, but then my baby cousin decided that she would take the plunge, and we just decided to join her. So later that day when we came back, we decided to take a swim here in Waikiki Beach and then some surfing lessons. You can rent boards for about $10 for an hour or $10 for 2 hours, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get that much footage because some of the files in the camera were corrupt, so it was a bummer. But it was still fun swimming and taking some surfing lessons as much as we can. So for lunch, we decided to eat in the Makai Market Food Court in the Moana Center. It's a large open-air shopping mall in the neighborhood of Honolulu. It's the 9th largest shopping mall in the United States and the largest open-air shopping center in the world. Today we eat at Sing Mate Curry Laksa in the food court. There are various choices for foreign and Hawaiian cuisine in this food court. You can pretty much choose whatever you want to eat. But in our case, we chose Thai Singaporean cuisine here in Singmate, Korea Laksa. They also serve Thai milk tea, satay chicken, and salads and spring rolls on the side.
Having today some laksa.
And for this laksa that we're gonna eat, their portion sizes were really very generous. Lots of seafood such as shrimp, clams, pieces of squid, vegetables, and lots of noodles. And the broth is really savory, creamy, and you can taste the essence of the shrimp at the same time. It was similar from the laksa that we had in Singapore, except we chose for it to be less spicy as we requested it. The only variation here is traditional laksa has thicker noodles, but here their laksa is thin rice noodles. And the servings of seafood, squid balls, fish balls, tofu are really very generous inside the soup.
Endless visions of second missions.
And of course, authentic Thai milk tea to top off the laksa.
All about white noise. Million miles. I'll be careful. I'll be able to.
Next, we take a trip for our baby cousin Kelly in Happy Trails Hawaii Horseback Rides in Pupukea Road, Haleiwa, Hawaii. Happy Trails Horseback Rides offers guided horseback tours in Oahu's North Shore, nestled in the hilltop overlooking the lush Waimea Valley, allowing you to admire the beauty of the deep blue ocean waters and the rustic beauty of tropical forests. Shout out to the staff of the Happy Trails Horseback Rides. Staff was super friendly and super nice. And before every ride, they would give you a brief seminar and introduction on what to do and what not to do while being on the horseback and how to handle the horses while hiking on the trail. Yeah, and these horses are very well taken care of.
Everybody is famous in the news every day. You know you have made it when it has on your face. I don't know what's real, don't know what's fake. Can anybody out there tell me what's really at stake? The feet knows how I'm feeling better than a heathen. Don't wanna play this game no more.
So this was my baby cousin's first horseback ride and she looks really, really happy.
I don't wanna play this game no more.
And according to my aunt and my baby cousin, the ride lasts about 30 to 45 minutes and you're allowed to take pictures and video, although in a very limited way because you still need to control the horse while you're traversing the trail of the coast of the North Shore. And since we were not able to book our own horseback rides, we just decided to settle here and spend time with the animals because this feels like a ranch, to be honest, with the animals running around and then the horses and dogs and cats. And this is Waimea, named after the Waimea Valley, and she's the ranch's resident golden retriever. Very friendly and very cute. And one thing that I remember from the staff was the ranch is filled up with a grass called the California sweetgrass, which for a horse it's like the equivalent of a bag of chips. So while you're traversing the trail, you have to keep them from the distraction of trying to eat the California grass around the trail because they will really be distracted. And this is another taste of the unpredictable Hawaii weather. Within 15 minutes of us staying in the ranch, it really rained hard. And then after like 10 minutes or so, the sunshine was there again. And that's a happy baby cousin. And she went straight to petting the black cat in the ranch. And that shows that she is truly an animal lover like us. And next up, we take a swim in one of the Koolani lagoons, where the main attractions are the 4 magical man-made and privately owned beach coves. These pristine crescent-shaped swimming holes are tucked away in the Merritt Kaolina beachfront property and is definitely a do-not-miss when you visit Oahu. The 4 Kaolina lagoons are but a small stroll between each other, and the soft powder sand that runs between your toes was imported from Lanai, one of the neighboring Hawaiian islands. They made rock levees that act as seawalls and reefs that encase the lagoons, allowing ocean water to enter the protected swimming area while keeping out the turbulent waves. The 4 man-made lagoons were granted public access, and today we're going to take a swim in lagoon number 2, also known as Honu. So in swimming in the Kaolani lagoons, you truly have a private feel of a resort because, well, first of all, it is man-made and it's privately owned by one of the hotels. The sand is powdery soft but very hot once it gets to midday. The water is very warm and it's very clear to some degree, but it's a great place for snorkeling and swimming, but you just have to watch yourself because it goes deep a few meters from the shore despite it being protected by the man-made reef that formed the lagoon. But compared to Hanauma Bay is way clearer, but still, it's a great place for snorkeling and swimming. And like Hanauma Bay, there are less fish swimming around during the daytime and midday. So one thing that they advise is you can increase your chances of seeing more fish during the late afternoon or during dusk. And the water is clearest close to the shore, and but still, it's really a great place to swim. Thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that you enjoyed, and thank you for your continued support, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you later in the next video, guys. Take care.